Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I am doing an emergency manicure. I did a bunch of cooking and peeled up my polish on my right hand, so I needed to put on another coat so I didn't destroy my nails. This is the Phoenix Reborn by Bee's Knees Lacquer. It is what I'm going to call a Turkish rose base color, a bit more brown of a dusty rose. It has a blue to purple shimmer. I picked this one to wear because I needed to swatch it, plus it looked the least crazy with Cirque's Soda Shop. Before we get too far, if this title sounds familiar, I did swatch another BKL called the Phoenix Queen not that long ago. It was a sheer orange with primarily pink shimmer, just in case something was tickling the back of your brain. If I'm honest about what happened, I think I forgot to clean my nail plates on my right hand before the previous manicure. I have no specific memory of cleaning up with acetone before I started. And that could be because I have forgotten the cleanup, because it's routine, but I may have just forgotten to clean up altogether. I will warn you that I don't get my thumb even, but that's my application, like usual. But the rest are even, so you won't have to look at that for the entire video. As per usual, the BKL formula is great. This is another polish I think can be worn in any number of coats. It is quite sheer. Again, no one should be surprised by sheer polishes on this channel at this point. Or at least I hope not. I've really not tried to hide the ball on that one. This was one of the mystery polishes in August. I picked it up as an overpour. I find myself wanting a lot of mysteries. I will often forego the original polish offering from BKL because I want specific mysteries. And I do not like to gamble on getting what I want from a mystery bag. Now, does this make my fingers look vaguely discolored? Yeah. Do I love that? Oh, yes. I love how dirty pink this base looks. Do I think this is for everyone? No. As to what this reminds me of, I don't know if anyone remembers the days of velvet-style sneakers. Pink was a regular feature of those. And this polish reminds me of when the velvet had seen some things. There always came a point when you couldn't get them clean anymore. And this is bringing me back to dirty pink sneakers. The other thing this reminded me of was Degas. Degas was known for his paintings of ballerinas. Many of them featured dancers wearing pink, though not all. Glaring stage lights on the ballerinas highlighted some pretty pinks, but also created a lot of pinks that dissolved into the darker background. The depiction of bold natural light makes some of the pinks seem dank and seedy to me. And the Degas ballerinas have always seemed ominous. There is something spectral about the figures. And the backgrounds always look very unreal and distorted. This is a perfect Degas pink. Pink, but just a little gross and unseemly. I have been delaying talking about the shimmer until we got to the full hand shots. In the sun, it starts as an aqua, and as I swing around to the left, it looks more intense in cobalt. When my fingers are facing upwards, I feel like you can see a little purple just at the tips of my nails. When my hand is creating its own shade, I think it looks purple as well. I was also noticing the polish is reflecting my surroundings, so I would ignore some of the green cast that you see. I've mentioned before that I have a bit of a fraught relationship with pinks and reds, but I can wholeheartedly say that this is a great pink for me. I am warming up to the idea of bright pinks and true reds. I do think I'm doing a good job of giving myself an on-ramp for liking those colors. In the shade, I think you can see that aqua into magenta leaning purple, and then into the more true purple. I think the purple always has a little bit of a red lean, but it does head most of the way to a true purple. I do think you still get flashes of cobalt as I move around to the right. You still get little flashes of aqua, but the purple and iris tones are alongside that. And the formula is just perfect. I get some shimmer, but I can also still see through to that cheerless pink. Guys, I'm a little slow. I've been using the shade of my trees to get my indirect light shots, and I've only just realized all of the leaves will fall off of the trees. So I have no shade left where I traditionally was filming. I have no idea why I didn't see this coming, but I did not. I'm gonna blame my goldfish brain. I feel a little bit like those cats that push things off of the counter who immediately become confused when there isn't anything left to push off that counter. Indoors, the shimmer has a few more silver tones than aqua, but I feel like we're getting the same magentas to a mid-tone blue. And I can just barely see some true purple. This color is sort of like my nails, but worse, but in the best possible way. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I do genuinely appreciate it when people watch my videos. Please enjoy a clip of me getting a quizzical look from a squirrel.